Hello, today I'd like to talk about veganism and the question of whether you should be eating things that are probiotic as a vegan. So, the idea of probiotics, pro being good for and biotic being good for, so it's life, so good for life, is that you consume yeasts and bacteria and stuff that have supposedly got a positive effect on your health, and that they somehow manage to pass through the extreme acidity of your stomach and into your intestines, where they live in your microbiome or the ecosystem of your intestines and help to improve digestion, decrease problems with various diseases like Crohn's and irritable bowel syndrome, even bouts of diarrhea caused by bad germs. And so that's the theory. On the other hand, there are vegans out there who believe that they should never consume anything that is probiotic because they're killing or eating creatures. Now, I understand that on a philosophical level what they're concerned about, but here is the reality. Our body is literally covered inside and out with bacteria and other microorganisms. They're everywhere. They're all throughout our bodies, and especially in our digestive system. So, worrying about consuming germs, good and bad ones, is futile because you're covered with them. You cannot get rid of them, and if you did get rid of them, you would probably die because the ones in our guts help to digest our food. So we have a symbiotic relationship with these little buddies, for lack of a better word. So if you're thinking about being a vegan and you're thinking about whether or not you should consume non-dairy yogurt substitutes or kombucha or kefir or kvass or any of the other probiotics that exists out there, just keep in mind that whether you like it or not, your body is inhabited by lots and lots of tiny organisms, some that are bad for you and some that are good for you. And refusing to eat things that have microorganisms in them is pretty much, it's silly because you can't avoid it. I mean, even if you buy stuff that's not probiotic, it's still going to have germs in it because some manufacturers just don't care that much, and other manufacturers, things happen. There are mistakes made, and there are unknown contaminations that occur and stuff like that, and some of them are dangerous and some of them are benign. But no matter what you do, whether you choose to eat probiotics and drink probiotics or not, you're still going to get germs in your digestive system. So worrying about eating this is a futile effort that potentially could result in you harming your own health. So as a vegan, I urge you to look at the benefits of consuming probiotics. And if you haven't watched the particular video that I did about it, I had an instance of very, very bad, very liquid diarrhea that was caused by something very unpleasant that got into my digestive system. I didn't invite it there. It didn't come from probiotics. It came from something else. And everything that went in went out again the other end very, very quickly. After about a week of that, I was looking online and found information that the yogurt drinks that were sold, and there are two different ones. There's Yakult from Japan, and there's Vitacharm, which I think is made in Indonesia. Those are both milk-based beverages, so I won't use them anymore. But I had my wife get me some of the plain ones. I don't remember from which company, and I followed the instructions. I consumed two of them. They're small bottles, very small. I consumed two of them, And then after a couple of hours, I consumed 2 more. My diarrhea went away. It never came back. Now you got to understand, I was on the toilet for a week, many times a day, because it all went not in and out so quickly, and it just stopped. So people who argue that probiotics cannot help your digestive system, I am an anecdotal case that suggests that you are wrong. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.